Hello everyone, welcome back for some more thrift store finds. Went to the bargain outlet again this morning. Spent a little while there, a little bit longer than usual because they were switching stuff out, and the first round of bins that were there were definitely older pick-through kind of stuff, so I had to wait around, and I ended up being pretty good. One of my favorite things to happen at the bins happened today when it's kind of a mediocre day, just kind of okay, and then there's one box or bag or something that's full of really good stuff, and it's like, relief. It wasn't a waste of time, really good. So we'll get to that, but starting off, get this bigger kind of oddball thing out of the way, a Parker Brothers adventure game, Dune. This is based off the movie. This was released in 1984, and all the pieces and everything are in really good shape. It's definitely complete, and some of the stuff isn't even, let me pull this carefully out here, a lot of it's not even punched out, which is good. So it was obviously never played, which is excellent. Go look at the board here, so it's that kind of crisp feel. So it is in beautiful condition for 1984, so this alone was like, alright, that's pretty much at least worth my trip. And then some more DVD, Blu-ray finds. One sealed Blu-ray DVD combo of Despicable Me 2. One of those kind of cheap movies that if it wasn't sealed, probably wouldn't pick it up. But sealed, worth grabbing. The Wedding Planner. Season 2 of Family Matters on DVD. The Curse of King Tut's Tomb. Tripping the Rift, the movie. I can't believe there's a movie. Have I ever seen that there was a movie before? I've seen the show a little bit when it very first aired, and it was pretty awful, and I've sold the series before, but the movie. And Boy Meets World Season 5 on DVD. On VHS, a couple of these Mary-Kate and Ashley. I remember these vividly from my younger sister having a big collection of those. The Sonny and Cher Nitty Gritty Hour, Sounds of the 70s. A 2-tape Humphrey Bogart collection, Call It Murder and Beat the Devil. This, just for the artwork and the couple of pennies that it cost me, I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'll pick this up. Rude Dog and the Dweebs. That's gotta be something someone's gonna want. Just that very 90s vibe. A sealed Buster Crabble Tarzan the Fearless, an old Alpha Video sticker. And usually workout stuff, maybe we'll pick out on DVD if there's like a collection that someone will buy at once, because individually they're not really worth anything. VHS usually pass on. But this was pretty interesting. It has some bodybuilding, this by a bodybuilder, Tony Little, from the 80s, 1989, is Sharpen Your Image, stomach workout. So I thought that was an interesting find. And the Polar Bear King, remember renting that a long time ago. That one's not an easier movie to find. And then found a couple of video games, another copy, I don't have two, of this Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles for the store, and Lego Dimensions for 360, nothing too spectacular there. One cookbook, the Foxland Cookery. A lot of these very kind of interesting, bizarre, or maybe local or themed cookbooks are good for Etsy. So like Hershey ones, like some Amish cookbooks. Just a few music finds, only 2 CDs. The Bloody Eighth, the original Cast album, and a Whitney Houston. And one vinyl record, Bill Cosby for Adults Only. Not a lot with music, and not a lot with books either, but I found a couple things worth grabbing. This nice set of these illustrated classic editions, these little pocket books. Definitely a good set, I think. A great thing for kids. These little pocket editions, a big collection. We have Ben-Hur, Captain's Courageous, The Man in the Iron Mask, The Time Machine, good cover on that one, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Prince and the Pauper, Great Expectations, and The Swiss Family Robinson. So that was a nice little collection that I'll lot up, and then a few just kind of random oddball stuff. One Magic Treehouse, one Orson Scott Card, Chariots of the Gods, Eric Von Daniken's famous book, Scotty and the Phantom Monster, and Scotty and the Hijackers, a few Vintage Kids books, and The White Mountains. One of these I Survived books, and an Elizabeth Peters Lord of the Silent hardcover. So that was about it for the first 2 rounds of the bins, and without that Dune game, I would have been pretty disappointed for a run out to the outlet. Wait around for a third one though, and that's where I found some really good stuff in a box with like a trash bag in it, and there are actually like 2 trash bags. One was some VHS, real common and kind of beat up, whatever. And the other one had really good stuff and good variety, and I was just happy I was the first one there. So we have, first off, seasons 7 and 8 of Little House on the Prairie. Some interesting VHS editions. We have Goofy Movie on VHS, just in really good shape. And I've never seen this before. It's a 2-tape collection of An American Tail and Fievel Goes West. But I've never seen this kind of box set version of them before. And then inside, it's both the movies on VHS and nice clamshells. That's kind of a cool addition. It's probably not going to sell for a ton, but I don't really pay much. I think it's really, really an interesting version. So that's definitely something that will be fun for someone to have, especially if you're doing like what's common now to do sort of like a video store display for formats like VHS. This could be a cool thing for someone to have. So I thought that was definitely worth picking up. And then the best stuff with some of these DVD things, found season 1 of Buffy in really good condition, so it doesn't sell a lot individually, but yeah, it's worth picking up. Some really odd DVDs. I'm gonna have to give this one a watch before I do anything with it, because what the heck? We have The Cocaine Fiends, The White Dust from Hell. Warning, adults only. So it's a film from the 30s, 35. So I'm going to have to check that out. I've never heard of this before, but it's an alpha video, so it's not going to be good picture quality, but that's going to be an interesting one to watch. And this is just bizarre. Celebrity DVD News Magazine. Why was that a thing? The Celebrity Newsreels, the #1 DVD magazine, unauthorized documentary, the best of Paris Hilton. So it's basically just a bunch of paparazzi footage and like photos of Paris Hilton for an hour. It's 60 minutes. Oh my gosh. So that is bizarre. And then the one cool thing, the only thing from today that I found for us, definitely back of the box is a little beat up, but otherwise it's in great condition. I was trying to find more Buffy. They only had season 1 in there. I don't know, because it's this complete series box set of Angel, and it's really tiny. I didn't realize at first it was. I thought when I was opening it, it was like one of those collector's watch sets, but it's the whole series of Angel. And it's actually, it's in there nice. I'm going to have to do a video looking at this right after, so do a short one look at the box set, because it's actually in there fairly nicely. And it's like, alright, well, I'm actually going to trade out and sell our set of Angel, because this takes up a lot less shelf space. And it's pretty nice. It's a limited edition. All 5 seasons of Angel, includes all the same special features and everything. It's the discs from the other sets. So that'll be the next thing you'll see pop up here. I'm going to open this and take a closer look at that, because I think it's pretty interesting design. It's a compact in a different way than most of these big season box sets. Normally sort of like one big book. They almost look like a thick VHS set. This is an interesting way. It's cube. Never seen that before, this style. So that'll be the next video. Overall, definitely a good morning. Some weird stuff. And yeah, I'll definitely be watching The Cocaine Fiends. That just looks interesting. Crime, suicide, prostitution, and cocaine.